Hey everybody, what y'all doing? Hey Gramsci Life, Cool Gamer, LG, Solo, Revival, JJ, Moonlight. Sorry, I'm making noise. Let me go down. L, The Truth, Sarah, what y'all up to? How's everybody doing? Hey Pugs, hey Audra. I got this new thing. It's like a phone holder thing, so I can hook it to my kitchen countertops. And when I'm making candy, I'm hopeful that I can actually use it to record what I'm doing. But it's all weird and I don't know. It's a phone stand and it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, that's what I'm playing with. How's everybody doing today? What's everybody up to on this Friday? Hey, lurkers in the bushes. We're going to address some shit and we're going to have some fun. That's what we're going to do. Because why not? Why not? What's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody got any good plans? Anything fun going on? Hey D, what you guys up to? What's everybody up to? Everybody's just kind of legging on a Friday. Nobody's really awake, I'm assuming. Anybody got crazy snowstorms overnight? So a couple things we're going to address first and foremost. I definitely wasn't on panel with anybody yesterday. I don't know where that rumor got started. I mean, I do, of course, but that's not my voice. Obviously, was not my voice, was not me. If I'm going to go on panel with somebody, I'm going to go under my account because everybody fucking knows my voice. And if you don't by now, well, you're kind of ridiculous. But that wasn't me. So, watching grandkids. Hey, Kathy P. Wrapping gifts. You're ahead of the game, Moonlight. You're way ahead. Going to a holiday thing. Ooh, high winds. Yuck. Yeah, I don't know where that. I get blamed for everything, so it's fine. It's totally fine. It's just kind of funny. Get my name out there. Continue to promote me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kathy, I've got a few things done, but we're traveling this year, so we're doing it a little differently than we normally do. And yes, I am going to Arizona, and no, I'm not going to see Dre, but we're going to my in-laws, and we're flying Christmas Eve morning. So I think we're going to do like probably let them open some of their gifts before we go, and then when we get home, and then I'm shipping some there, but I don't want to have to pack a bunch of stuff back with us. So it's kind of a whatever. Scotland in the house. Oh, recovering from the flu. I'm sorry, Kara. Ugh, ice chunks. Yuck. You guys get some bad winter storms up in there. The lake effect weather is terrible. Hope that's the way it should be. Whatever works. We're kind of like trying to get away from the big expensive gifts and trying to make more memories, like traveling as a family together, doing things like that. We're trying to like kind of do our way about the holidays. Hey, Welsh. Oh my gosh. JJ, that's awesome. Hey, I hate peas. That's amazing. I bet that will be great. That will be great. All right. Where do you guys want to start? What do you guys want to talk about? You got any questions? Let's get that stuff out of the way first, and then let's go in and have some chit chat. Patty whack. Give the dog a bone. Hey, She Morissette. I have a lot to say. I'm just being quiet. There's times and I've been busy this week, so I haven't been on as much as I normally am. Well, shit, Wednesday, I think I was on 3 different times, but yesterday I told you guys I had a busy week ahead, and it has been a busy week. Vacuuming, ugh. All the responsibilities. I know at night, like last night, I was like, maybe I'll go live later in the evening, and then all hell was breaking loose on the internet. I was like, nope, perfect time for me to sit back, make my kids' lunches, make my other half's lunches, listen to the nonsense, and realize that for once, yes, I'm thrown into all of it, but I had no part in it. So it was great. Hey, Miss Lee, making is it spaghetti? Spaghetti? I'm not sure what that. Sorry, Kara. Sorry. Hey, Mochus. All right. Nobody's got questions for once. You lurkers in the bushes, I know you do. Come on. Come on. Come play. Since you like to accuse me of everything, why don't you come ask me a question? And some of y'all really need to start listening to voices and when people are using a voice changer and when they're not. Like, some of y'all really need to pull your heads out of your behinds. Big time. 3 things. Magic Mixies. I don't even know what that is. Polly Pockets, Treehouse, and LOL Dolls Fashion Runway Set. Oh, LOLs. Those little things are so annoying. EKC is losing her shit on Twitter. Shout out to the Clip channel. I love it when they just all get riled up. It's fun. How's everybody doing mental health wise? Because I think a lot of people are struggling. I'm seeing so much insanity popping off in every place. I'm really starting to think that people are, hey, Commander. No, I don't think so, Sarah. Not that I've noticed. I wasn't really paying attention to what they did yesterday, so I don't know if he addressed it at all. I haven't checked. I was busy, so. Twitter is a mess. Twitter is a mess. Mocha is a chat loop. I don't know. It's the same thing in every place, though. It's just insanity. Insanity. How's everybody's mental health? Let's talk about it for a minute. Oh, everywhere has LOL stuff. JJ, I try not to. Also, I refuse unless I absolutely have to send somebody a message over there. Yeah, Sarah, I wasn't watching that. I try not to. He is so monotone, and I just cannot. Oh, I'm really sorry, Kara. I know a lot of people are really struggling going into the holidays. I know a lot of people there's this expectation, and that's one thing I want everybody to know too. Like, especially for parents, single parents, it's hard, and everything's so commercialized, and kids are in school and they see their friends get all of this stuff, and they feel left out or not as. That's not what the meaning of this season is. It's not gifts. And we have all made it the commercialized holiday that it is. But as a parent, we all go through different times, and it's not about these expensive gifts and keeping up with the Joneses. It's just not. And we need to do better about making that known. Hey, Randy. Yeah, D, a lot of people are not happy that it's the holidays. A lot of people are struggling, for sure. All right, I got some questions. Welsh. I can't. Shout out to her, but I can't handle her. She doesn't even. Her chat knows more about what I say and do than she does because they all watch me. Shout out to my Clip Channel's viewers. Thank you for watching and keeping her in check on the nonsense she's spreading. It's just crazy. Oh, you're good. You're good. I totally understand. I do the same thing. All right. I'm going to ask you guys some questions. What's your favorite holiday memory or your funniest holiday memory? Not money related, just your favorite memory or the funniest memory of the holidays. We'll talk some ish in a little bit, but. Oh, JJ, that's cool. It's not my nonsense, right, Elle? This time it's not mine. Food. JJ, I love that for sure. It doesn't feel like Christmas. Yeah, since COVID-19. Yeah. Elle, your mom baking a turkey on self-cleaning mode. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny though. Did it actually cook? No, it could have. Did it? I mean, I know it heats up, but I don't know how long it heats up for. Going to midnight mass. That's a good one. All right. There's a lot of lurkers in here today. Hey, Bush girls. You can tell I'm in a smart ass mood. There's so much I want to say. There's just so much I want to say. And sometimes it's best to just let people be because they have to find out on their own. Going to the anime comic convention with my friend a decade ago. Oh, that's great. Locking your dad out and laughing at him as he stood in the snow wasn't funny then, but it is. Hey, salt air, messy hair. L, it burned on the outside. That's what I was thinking. It like goes up. Hey, glow with glow. I almost got that backwards, and you can't get it backwards, but I did. Commander, that's what they are. The Bush girls. Quit Walmart and didn't have to do. Oh, yes, I'm sure. Oh, Kara. These are great. Moonlight, I love that too. One Christmas, my siblings and I had to open our gifts, but there was 4 bikes on the stairs that we all passed maybe 5 times before my mother ended up telling us they were there. Did anybody go in and open all their gifts? Did anybody go in and open all their gifts and rewrap them? I never peeked. I was always the good kid that never peeked. But I also never knew whose house we were spending holidays at either. We were always back and forth, so. Audra, hopefully I'm making vacuuming a little bit more enjoyable. Not really. Oh, good. She Morissette, good. Helping your grandmother make gumbo dressing and lemon pies as a teenager. You did. You were nosy. You peeked too, Daisy. Now, how many of your kids peek? If you were peekers, do your kids peek? Or do you have really good spots of hiding stuff? And who hides gifts from themselves that they forget when they buy them throughout the year and then they forget that they bought them and stuffed them somewhere? Anybody do that? Used to bake gingerbread cookies and put them on the tree. I got in trouble because some of them were Amy, that's great. Some of them were FETs. You just ate the arms and legs. Your daughter was a peeker every year. Was at work. You had a dog who liked to rip the paper off the gifts. JJ. You never peeked, but your siblings did. So we ended up with boxes wrapped in duct tape and newspaper one year. You were a peeker too. You never peeked. I never trusted my children, so I wrapped them in different colored wrapping paper without names and threw away the rest of the paper. That's a really good idea, actually. I've been doing that too, buying like gift paper for each kid. So then all of theirs are in one, but I always write their names on them. How many of you use Santa sacks? Oh, if there's kids around, please earbuds or mute me. Sorry, I don't want to ruin that for anybody. The year I peeked, I didn't receive any gifts. I saw, oh shit. I always peeked. You never did. I always forgot gifts I bought early. And I'm like, yes, okay, I've done that too. You never peeked. I'll never forget his face walking in the door, seeing a tree full of presents, thinking Santa came. Mind you, it was like 3:30. Me, how many of you have almost gotten caught? Your little ones still believe in Santa, which is the best. 6 and 7, not looking forward to them getting to the point they don't believe. As a kid, I peeked and my sister still carries a grudge all these years later. Oh, see, I love that stuff. I love that you guys all peeked and now your kids are peeking. What's something that always makes you laugh? It doesn't have to be holiday related. What is something that you find humorous that like when you need an outlet to laugh, what is something that you go to? Your fondest memory was being gifted an Easy Bake Oven in beautiful green. Worst memory was eating Easy Bake Oven cake skin. Yeah, Easy Bake food is not usually that edible. It's usually not. It's usually just throwaway. I ruined it already telling my kids I touched the elf on the shelf to apply a scooter. I can't do the Elf on the Shelf. I forget anymore. Well, and ours is in a jar because the dog got him, and I should take pictures. The Griswolds, we watch that movie every year. We already started watching Home Alone's Thanksgiving. That's like I used to be able to recite that movie by heart. Easy Bake Ovens were fun back in the day. Yeah. Watching Megan Boswell. Who is Megan Boswell? Almost faceplant. I have a clip on my channel. I don't even know if I know who that is. The food not switch. You're really just a silent watcher here. I'm not much of a talker and sure not a great speller. I do use bags with drawstrings. Hey, can I come in? I'm cold. You know what? I am so thankful that you commented, and don't ever worry about spelling because I spell like shit and say random things and I autocorrect stuff. Don't ever let that hold you back. You say whatever you need to, and we are here always. Like, we don't expect that. So I'm glad that you're chatting today. Thank you for, and I love the bags with the drawstrings. I go to friends who know me well. When I need a laugh, they get my crazy son. Daphne, great. Clerks are dogma. I like Clerks. When I was little, I refused. Your grandkids making you laugh all the time, goofballs. Oh, I got to go back up. Now they're coming in faster. When I was little, I refused to listen to my mom and dad. So my Aunt Lisa made an evil twin named Vanessa that I was scared of at the time, and I listened to her. Kara, that's some shit I would do to mine. I'm always on top of. I saran wrapped them in their rooms one year. Well, the elf did. I saran wrapped the toilet seat, and then I was the one that had to use it. I've done all sorts of crap to him. Oh, Juju. I don't even know if I recognize the name still. I'll have to look into that. I have to watch Christmas Vacation Yep, it's a great movie. A certain call here lately gets me every time. I got a baby alive for Christmas, but the poor thing died. Battery has the cancer. I remember my cousin made dressing one year, but it didn't bake it. Ooh, no shortcuts. Can I come over? The best Christmas was in the 70s. We had no money for a Christmas tree, so my dad and myself went for a wee walk and got the best one with. I love that, Susan. Yes, thank you for being here. I'm cold. You don't have to ever feel like you have to chat, but you are welcome to chat away. My brother and I peaked once. We got socks and underwear because my mom caught us. They were a huge hit in the 60s, really? I didn't even know that. Who had Cabbage Patch dolls? Anybody else have Cabbage Patch dolls? I come in. Yeah, we are definitely not the spelling or the grammar police over here. That is far from what we're doing. Oh, Sarah, those are hysterical. Some of them, though, like the ones that like the horrible fails, I watch those, but then like when they're on skateboards or something and they get hurt, I'm like, oh, ouch. I always feel bad because I laugh. The Family Stone. I don't know if I've ever watched that. My Aunt Evil Twin would help. My parents wrap only my Christmas present, and they would be wrap newspaper, duct tape, multiple layers of wrapping paper. A lot of people do that. That's my grandson's found my Elf on the Shelf. It was an adult joke. Elf in my drawer. Certain body parts are on it. My 5-year-old grandson brought it to me last night. Told me Elf has a real problem. Chaotic. That's not good. Oh, shit. Oh, I've never even heard of that Elf in the drawer. We were invited to a friend's a couple days before Christmas. At one point, the lights went out and a cake appeared, and everyone was singing happy birthday. I didn't know it was for me until I heard my name. Aw, Dee, that's cool. Hold on. Your daughter had a Cabbage Patch doll. I was going to say Cabbage Patch was my favorite gift. Okay. Yep. Cabbage Patch dolls. Okay. My dad made an ice rink in our backyard every year with Christmas lights. Lining the edges was amazing. Hey, Dunya. Took Phoebe everywhere with me. I loved Cabbage Patch dolls. Every Christmas, we took our girls to feed the homeless, and thankfully, they continue traditions as an adult. Yes. Your Furby. Yeah, I remember Furbies too, and glowwormies. No, you're good. That's hysterical. That's crap that kids always get into. Those dolls scare the F out of me to this day. I prefer action figures to Talking Time episodes at college. Scare me for life. Cabbage Patch Dolls, yep. Oh, no, D, that's the worst. Well, you didn't know. Oh, I will, Daphne. I'm gonna put that on my list. Since your kids are older, college, but started when they were in high school, I turned Christmas morning into a scavenger hunt for their gifts. Otherwise, it is over too soon when opening their big gift. Yes, that's a very good idea to like turn it into like a scavenger hunt so it lasts longer. I agree with that. Name something you've done this week to make somebody else smile. What else have you guys done? Name one thing that you've done to make somebody else smile. Those in the bushes, have you done anything to make anybody smile or just cry this week? Come on out, bush girls. I know you're in here. Light brights, yes. Anybody else collect the old troll dolls or the Raisinets? Why did I raise my hand? Like, you guys can actually see me. That's awesome, Sammy. I love that. Cabbage Patch dolls are from Satan. I wasn't allowed to have one. Now you know. Commander, I love that. Because I'm as screwed up as everybody else. My son's fur baby. Furby was possessed. The Imitation of Life is a good movie too. Just bring lots of tissues. Oh, give a compliment every day to at least one person. I love that, Sammy. Bye, Daphne. Good luck at your appointment. Commander, I won't even say what I'm thinking. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Your mom made clothes for them? You said something nice to somebody. My friend will smile today when she sees I pre-ordered Louis Capaldi's new CD. Love that. You surprised your daughter with the Create a Cookie Day that put a smile on her face. Love that. This week I tried to make some people laugh during some tense times. None yet. My granddaughter asked me what my favorite songs was, and I started singing You Are My Sunshine. Aw. I love that, Sassy. I talked to a friend. You're making me feel so nostalgic. Strawberry shortcake. I have a strawberry shortcake baking pan, like the Wilton from the 80s, old strawberry shortcake baking pans. I have one of those still. And I have Bumbleian and Popples, if anybody remembers those. Talked to a friend of mine, and he was telling me about something he heard that was funny. I was someone here. Oh, L. You emailed a friend a Christmas lights video from here. Aw, I love that, D. With the kids, those darn pets things where you feed them and stuff. Forgot the what are they called? I can't remember the name of them. I know exactly what you're talking about. Raggedy Ann and Andy. Yep. Nestle Toll House cookies every year for my friends at work. I love that. I'm not much of a baker, but I do bake some. People are too quick to get angry when someone is snappy to them, especially in drive-through. Oh, yeah. People are nasty at the drive-throughs. You were kind to the Karen next to me in an airplane. It actually made her less of a Karen. That's great. I love that. Sometimes killing them with kindness is the worst. They have the worst reactions, but we're only responsible for our behaviors. I still have my strawberry shortcut. Where'd it go? I still have my strawberry shortcut sleeping bag from the mid to late 80s. Doesn't smell like strawberries anymore, though. BJ count as a good day. Cass. Hey, that's okay. That works too. Nothing wrong with that. The scratch and sip stickers. I can't talk. I swear school see Christmas and trying to milk the parents for every penny they can get and worth every year. Ignore Karen's and Kevin's. I remember those. Yep. It counts, Cass. Yeah. Hey, you know how many people would be happy with that? And that would be a smile? Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let's ask another one. And these are Nunya's questions, by the way. This was Nunya's idea to ask these questions. So you can thank Nunya in the chat for once again being an amazing mod and trying to put laughter into everybody and bring everybody back around. The Tessas are amazing as always, and to try to uplift everybody else around them. And what else? What or who do you miss the most during the holidays? How did they used to make you smile? Anybody? And this could be sad, because there's people that have lost somebody and things like that too. So whatever you feel like sharing, if you want to feel like sharing something, or it can just be somebody you don't see as often too. Juju, right? She made us all laugh with that. Hey, Carrie. Beanie Babies and Trolls from, yep, okay. None, you did good. Positive vibes to everyone. Today may be rough, but we are glad you're here. Yes. Your dad and your best friend. I'm sorry. Your sweet mom. Oh, Commander. Losing animals is so hard. Hey, hoodies and a crowbar. How's everybody doing? I love the normal chat. Like, this is the normal crowd without all of the insanity, which is great. Your son and your grandma. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your grandparents that passed away. I miss my grandpa too. It feels like it's been years and it feels like it's yesterday all the time. Your mom, your dad, your brother. Oh, Carrie, thank you. Sorry. Your dad, he loved Christmas. I'm really sorry. You missed your parents. I'm sorry, Mochas. Hey, Rebecca. It's been school photos. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a lot. I don't know how the school systems work where you're at, different countries, so I don't have a clue, but they've pretty much taken anything about the holidays or Christmas out of our schools, period. Like even Christmas they're called holiday parties. Anyone need some Beanie Babies? Oh my goodness. Those were a huge collector thing for a long time. Miss the innocence and joyfulness of my children. Kim, that's very true. I think that's a big, like when people go from having younger kids and then empty nesters to adults, missing that the routine and the laughter and stuff. I think we all like want it to go by so fast because when they hit teenage stage, they can be a little bit ungrateful or so on and so forth. It's just kids. We were all the same way. But then as they get older, you miss all of those little things and you wish time could slow down. Your brother was the funniest guy you ever knew. He was an aw, D. Your mom spent an entire week with me and it was so nice. I can't wait to get her back out here. JJ, that's great. Few Beanie Babies. I lost my twin 7 years ago, December 29th holidays. Oh, I'm really sorry, Rebecca. I'm really sorry, y'all. I know that the holidays are really hard for a lot of people, and there's a lot of loss around the holidays that people, even if it's just there's a void, there's an emptiness for a lot of people missing these people. I know that happens for a lot. I miss my first dog. I didn't know he was born with bad kidneys. I only had him 1.5 years before. Oh, Jessica, that's terrible. That's so hard. 37 and 38 and only one granddaughter. I bet she is very, very loved. I miss my grandma. She was blind and would go out Christmas shopping and would buy everyone really nice stuff, but could see the size. So everyone 8 sizes too big, but it was fun. It's the memories, right? It's the memories. My grandma on my dad's side, she was a very staunch Norwegian woman, very, very straight-laced. Like you never questioned what was on her mind. And she always had high heels and a dress on. Like that was all she wore. But every year we'd get teacups, like the collector's dishes with the plates. That's what we got from her every year. I just bought 2 costumes at her Christmas concert. Oh my goodness. Well, that's crazy. Your brother passed. Oh my goodness. CJ, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, Jessica, good. Let me go back up here. A lot of loss. I found a way to keep my Shipsky out of the kitchen. Choo choo. You know how I got my cats to stay off the kitchen counters, and they still do it at times? I put tinfoil on the countertops, and when they you should watch those suckers launch when they touch that shit. I should record it sometime. It's pretty funny. My son reminds me that my dad would not want. Oh, salty. I love that. I love that he reminds you that because it's true. But sadness is, it's part of grief, and there's no correct way to grieve anything. Everybody grieves in their own time, in their own way. And some people, there's a void that just never fills back up a lot of times. How many times will my daughter want to dress up as a mouse? Oh, Dee, I'm so sorry. Mimi. Aw, 18-month-old. 18 is a very good number. Did you know that? Carrie, that's congrats. I love that. How is it being a grandma? Oh, Sammy, that's amazing. I bet it's so good to have him home after being stationed out. Tinfoil for cats, yep. My grandma used to wear high heels when she pushed motor yard. This and my grandma had a lead foot. Oh my goodness. And her and her siblings would take the trains back and forth. I had family all over the United States. And she would get on that train and oh man, she was a she was a wild woman. I remember riding with her in the car and thinking, we're not going to make it to wherever we are. You just closed your eyes and held on for dear life, and somehow we made it. Jessica, I am an animal person too, for sure. It's always 18. No, 18 is a very 18 is a good number, so 18 months is amazing, but I randomly throw the number 18 out, and I was like, "What is with that?" I don't even know where it stems from, but I went and looking into, like, the numerology behind the number 18, and it's there's a lot of positive stuff with it, actually. Your cat has always been next to me, and if I sit at the kitchen table, he jumps up to lay out in front of me. He doesn't stop. Aw, Kathy, I'm sorry. Hey, clan of Cape Bear. In heels. Yeah. Ooh, these people, I don't know. Like some of those, what she was, I don't even remember how old she was. I was pregnant when she passed away and I was on bed rest and couldn't travel to her funeral. I was the only one that wasn't allowed to go. And I've never let that go. Like that's something that still to this day bothers me. But she was an incredible woman and she lived a long life, but my goodness, her husband died when he was my grandfather before I was born. He had a massive stroke and went blind before. Her birthday is on the 18th too, Mimi. That's awesome. Hey, everybody. Hey, Zoe. Is it Zoya? English vlogging? Is that right? Did I say that right? All right, let's ask another one. So we already asked favorite holiday memory. We already asked who do you miss? We asked that one. Oh, do you think kindness is a hard task or an easy emotion? That's a good one, Nanya. I like that question. These two. Oh, wait. What time is that? Oh, wait. Now? Favorite holiday cookie? That's a good question. I love Spritz cookies. Almond Spritz cookies. Yeah, Jessica, I had no control over it at all, but it's just something that I'll never like for years, I would call up my dad and like during holidays and stuff, I here nor there, but I'd call him up and I would ask about how she was doing because it just never registered because I wasn't there. So, oh, snickerdoodles. Um, but it is what it is. It was just hard to, deal with when you can't be there. Nut roll is your favorite, even though it's not a cookie. I don't even think I've heard of a nut roll. You haven't met a cookie you don't like. Who likes date cookies? I gotta ask that because we might have to have a fight. We might have to have a fight, and then I'm gonna ask that question again. Who likes date cookies? Because that's an old school thing that I cannot. Thank you. I love cookies except fruitcake cookies. Spoonie, you can't say that. Fluffy. We're fluffy. Oh, do you like date cookies though, Commander? You love cooking Christmas dinner. Get more being kind to people, seeing them. Fig Newton. Kind of, but not really. Don't take my kindness for weakness, Kim. I'm the same way. Sometimes I put a smile on my face because it's the easier thing to do than to fight with ignorance. Nut roll, sugar cookies with frosting from Loft House excessively. You've never had a date cookie? You love anything with dates and figs. The chickens will eat the fruitcake. Clan, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not a fruitcake. You love fruitcake. See, there's people, I think people either love it or they hate it. You've never heard of a date cookie or never had one? Oh, they're gross. They're just gross in my opinion. Other people like them. It's an acquired taste, I think. It's one of those, either you like it or you don't. What about lefse? Does anybody know what lefse is? I've asked this before and people think I'm nuts. It's easy. There's no reason to be mean. My favorite cookie is a pie. I love that. You can't do fruitcakes though. I don't like fruitcakes either. Nah, I'm fat. So I have to take steroids. Oh, Spoonie. I figured with the name, the Spoonie name, a lot of people don't understand what the spoon theory is, but I totally understand that. So I love that. But I'm sorry you have to go with Addison, that you have to deal with Addison's. That's very tough. Zoya, do you have a channel? I'm assuming you do. We'll come visit you. Never had a date cookie, but I love dates. Do you really, Mochus? What are the cookies that are fruit filled with powdered sugar? I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of them. What's this? The car? I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of you love fruit cake. Oh, I might have to rethink my liking of this chat. No, I'm just joking. Love or hate, never had a date cookie either. I think it's all regional foods. Date cookies are, I think, international though, because your paternal grandparents were fresh off the boat Irish. Irish lace cookies are amazing, Poppy. Revival. Yes. I knew we were kindred spirits. Left side is my favorite thing in the world. Oh, Linda. Aw, Linda, I wish I could just give you a great big hug and sit with you. I wish I had like a central location in a jet plane that I could just go pick up everybody that was alone and bring them all to one place. Like, honestly, I hate it because there's no reason why we can't open up our homes to strangers and invite people in. Like, you know how little it takes to make somebody's entire year change? Spending the holidays alone doesn't just like affect people that day. It carries on. That feeling of isolation and alone sucks. And so many people are so stuck in their ways and like, if it doesn't affect me, so I don't care. I can't be like that. It always bothers me watching other people be alone. And I've been alone on holidays. I think maybe that's why. Granted, it was a choice, but you like guava pie. I've never even heard of guava pie. I don't even know if I've ever had guava, to be honest. Those Linzer cookies. Jessica, could be snowball cookies. I think a lot of people call them a lot of different things. D, I love that you know that too. Okay, clan, How do you pronounce that? I'm not even gonna try. Oofta, Nada Fida. Lutefisk, Lutefisk, Lefsa, Lefsa. Are you gonna win tonight? Yeah, sure, you betcha. There's my Norwegian side. Those bushes, bitches. I'm Norwegian, okay? That's where you get the accent from. God. I don't say oofta on here very much, but I say it nonstop. Okay, I'm loving this chat today. None yet. Actually, Google it. It's for people with chronic illness, and it's about like um doing what you can within your it's about I don't even know how to put it into the best words. Taking on what you can and realizing that certain things you're not going to be able to like it's just about a process of learning to adapt to things around you and only doing what you possibly can. But there's a whole thing with it. Look it up. It's actually really cool. Anybody that has like autoimmune stuff, it was a big thing with kids with chronic illness. They try to teach a lot of kids the spoon theory. Fruit cookies. Okay, so it is the Kolzaki, whatever it is. Dutch Christmas while my mom was alive. Oh, Kim, I bet that food was good. Oshki cookies are my great grandmother used to make, skipping the cookies and going straight for the blueberry bean pie. What is that? Amethyst. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Marcy, I'm sorry. The weather is crazy all over the country right now. Well, in certain areas. I want to go somewhere warm. Welsh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Yes, I am very empathetic. Yep. I that is something I struggle with for sure. A little too much at times. Hey, addicted mind. Thank you. You come out of the bushes quite a bit. You're not really a bush girl. You don't get to sit with the bush girls. You come out and talk quite often. The bush girls are the lurkers that are always in here, just listening to what I say so they can clip it and turn it and twist it. That's the bush girls. Zoya, thank you for stopping in. Usually it's made with navy beans. I've never heard about that. You're a spoonie also, Amy. You can't leave your home. Aw, Slavic and Finnish. I love that. See, this is what I love is learning about all of you guys. Take spoons as energy for the day. You only get yes, thank you. It's I the whole theory is there's a lot to it, but that's basically bush people. Okay, Zoya, perfect. We will come over and check it out. Thanks for letting I can't ever tell who's creators or not. Bums me out because hardly anyone knows Gaelic. I know enough to have minimal conversation, but that's died out with the older generations for the most part. Poppy, I bet it's hard to like have conversations with people because that's how you like brush up on learning new things too. And if it's not something that many people speak, it's probably really hard to. Then you go with forks. Don't want to go there. Spoony Cindy. Each spoon represents energy and pain. Yep. Thank you to you. I have to, girls, I've got to start the washer. I'll be listening. Can I come in? I'm cold. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Addicted Mind, thank you. You're here for the tamales. I'm here for eggnog. Oh, no. Now we're fighting. And you're here for a lot of food. Foodies right here. Yep. We're all foodies around here, except the eggnog. You can keep that. That gives me gas. You're not a bush girl either. Nope, you sure aren't. Oh, you ate one too. I can never say that fast. I try and it just boo boo boo. I make tamales. I wish I could send them to everyone. I'm a good bush person. I'm silent listener sometimes. Yeah, you're I hang out in the bushes sometimes too. Usually when it's just about me though, because I'm like, you guys are silly. But being a bush girl isn't always bad. Just depends on what side of the bush you're in. Foodies unite. My son took some to share at work last year. And they were asking to order. Yeah. You're a bush person in the right environments. Others, I'm a hopper. Poor Nadia. Really leave your house for treatment in specific. Oh, it's funny. That isolation is serious, like serious, serious. I totally get that. I totally get it. You love eggnog too? Commander, you and Nanya. Knock, knock. You guys are a pair. Doing your little goofy jokes all the time. You can't do eggnog either. Hey, Sugarfly. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Thanks for stopping in. We're just goofing off and talking today. We're just BSing. Welsh, what did Welsh say? Yeah, Welsh. I need to know about that. I'll have to do a story time and invite us over. All the nut rolls and the bush talks. I know. Who likes nut rolls? Oh, that sounds terrible, Cindy. What did I just say? I'm blaming it on you. The nut rolls and the bush talk. Yeah, we're on there. We're on it. Welsh behind my not what is that what she's gonna call it? Don't you dare. I mean, that would be you would get it. Oh no. Okay, as long as we have Kleenexes and we can laugh and cry, we're good. We're good. Eggnog is equal to drinking French toast batter. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Nope. You guys want to play some trivia? You guys want to do something fun today? Or you guys want to talk? What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do we can ask more questions, we can do some fun trivia, we can review some bullshit and get into that. I've got about an hour and 10 minutes left that I can be here with you guys. Do you guys just want to continue to BS? Does somebody want to come on panel? What do you guys want to do? Tell me. OU812, yes, with the LOL dolls. Yes. When you dip them in water, yeah. I actually went and tried that. My girls had a bunch of those, and yeah. Now, Kathy P, I never thought about it that way, and I'm like, oh, Cindy, yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah. You want to come up, Nanya? You want a link? You can come up and hang out if you have time. I'd love to have anybody up. Well, not anybody. not everybody, but some people. Let me put that here. Oh, yep. Got you. Okay. I see ya. Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to put it in the chat too. There's that. I'll pin it. Anybody else wants to hop up, they can too. Nanya's going to hop on. The raw egg spiced up. Hey, Hillbilly. Yes. Oh, Spoonie, I hope you have a great day. You can't catch up because I only watched the Kool-Aid channel and now she's gone. I know. I hope they come back. There's another one that's called Everything Go Lightly. She'll unmute herself when she's ready. That's really good, I think, from what I've seen so far. I don't know who runs it or anything, but they've been putting some clips out. They've got some stuff that's old school, though, too.
Hey.
Hey.
So wait a second. We got to take a step back for a second.
Okay.
So Desiree is trying to insult me and say that drinking eggnog is the equivalent of drinking French toast batter.
But she's
and
right.
I'm confused as to, one, who the heck is drinking French toast batter in this world at this point? And second, don't insult eggnog like that. Poppy said, I keep trying it each year, hoping I'll like it. And it was just a fluke, but not yet. I can't. Bye, Commander.
Bye, Commander. That is kind of what it is. Hey, Unleashed.
Hey, Colin. Okay,
You.
wait. Can we go back a second?
Yeah.
So, somebody said something about. Well, I know it wasn't spooning. In my head, it equaled spooning, but it wasn't the same thing. What are they taking spoon? It says spoons of energy. How do you take a spoon of energy?
So it's kind of like a hypothetical thing. Hold on, let me just tell you what it says. It's been so long since I actually like looked up the breakdown of what it is. It's the spoon theory is a metaphor describing the amount of physical or mental energy that a person has available for daily activities and tasks and how it can become limited. So there's a whole theory of like is a creative way to explain to healthy friends and family what it's like living with a chronic illness. This one is from dysautonomia. Patients have often limited energy represented by spoons. Doing too much in one day can leave you short on spoons for the next. If you only had 12 spoons per day, how would you use them? Take away one spoon if you didn't sleep well last night. Forget to take your meds or skipped a meal. Take away 4 spoons if you have a cold. So, say in general, you start out with 12. It's just a metaphor of like trying to
Well, we're gonna go with the theme of the page. We're gonna start off with 18.
Of 18. Okay. So then you just take them away. So like if you didn't sleep, you take one away. So then you're only doing what you can with the energy and mental space that
With
you
the
have.
17 spoons you have left.
Yeah. And then like say you have a cold on top of it. So then you take 4 away for that. So 13. And then like a shower, getting out of bed, getting dressed, things that people who don't suffer with chronic illness with thankfully don't really understand how much of a chore it is for a lot of people to get out of bed. How it's a lot of work for a lot of people to take a shower. Some
Yeah.
people resistance, and it's just kind of trying to balance it out and be mindful of what you're capable of doing without overdoing it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely it what it makes me think of is about like protecting your peace. I know that
Exactly.
it's the energy you have to give out,
Yep.
but I equate it the way you're describing it to the same thing as kind of protecting your peace and
Mhm.
not giving away that spoon to somebody else when it could be used for a purpose that you need that day. So, that's interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's very like, you can kind of apply it to anything, like, chronic illness and stuff like Spoonies is used in a lot of people with, Ehlers-Danlos, MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome, POTS,
I don't know what any of those are.
they all follow under the category of dysautonomia, which is invisible illness most of the time, but there's like a lot of things like fatigue is something that people suffer with chronically with those. So, these are things, I guess a lot of counselors for people with chronic illness use it too, of trying to get people to not overdo it so they have enough left for the next day too.
Okay. Okay. I can understand. I like the fact it can equate to, I mean, anybody, in my
Mhm.
opinion, at least from what I'm hearing, anybody can use that same theory
Yep.
of, especially if your tank is empty for one reason or another, whether it be emotionally, physically, anything like that, that can be used. So that's good. Uh,
Absolutely.
Spoonie
Yep.
Cindy, I'm just going to let you know 18 is just a hypothetical number. Not saying that anybody wakes up and starts their day with 18 spoons. I'm just giving you that's the number that nonsense loves completely, and we have fallen down a numerology rabbit hole this last couple of days about the number 18 and why she's so attracted to it
No
over
clue.
here on her island. So
We didn't even know that it was something I said often, but going back, I'm like, holy shit, I do say that number like as a hypothetical number. And the number means nothing to me. There's no significance with it. It's not a birth date. It's not a kid's birth date. It's not anything like that. I just hypothetically use it all the time. And people were really triggered by the number 18. And then
yeah.
so I was like, what does this number mean? And I went and looked it up, and it's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. So Mocus Welsh said, "My day starts with 5 spoons and finishes with -4." I
Um,
don't. I mean, if you only had 5, I don't understand how you get to the negative. That means you gave somebody else your energy? Is that what that means?
You're always in the negative Welshland, and is what that means because she deals with chronic illness and she has not gotten to where her
It's
spoons
balanced.
level out yet, and hopefully
Okay.
someday, shape, or form. And that's a lot. That's very common for spoonies. There's like a whole community. They're called spoonies.
Oh,
That live by
God
the
knows I don't need a new community. I have
I
had
don't know.
enough of the 17 the 18 communities that we currently are all over. So I think I'm good. But I definitely want to do some more research. It's very intriguing. I like to learn, so it's very
Yeah,
intriguing.
it's very, and it doesn't balance out a lot with chronic illness. People are always kind of behind, and your days are different. Every day is different, no matter what it is, whether you wake up with a headache that day or whatever the case may be.
Marcy said, "My kids are older. I got our elf on Tuesday. My daughter will sometimes move him, and sometimes I do. I think he's still in the same spot. Listen, I am so grateful that when my kids were little, there was no elf on the shelf. So grateful for that because that elf would have gone on one shelf and never moved after that for the entire Christmas. He would have been the laziest elf you have ever even seen. That would have been him.
Commander, yes, stress will trigger flare-ups and take away several of your spoons without even, yep. That's why protecting your peace is so important.
Everybody could go with the spoon theory. Interesting, Anita.
Ask Lennon about the number 9. Hey, Brian, I have a question.
Always protect your peace.
Who's Lennon? Who the heck is Lennon? I don't even, they talk about so many people, and I'm like, who the heck are these? Bye, Commander. You did a nonsense
I
goodbye.
cannot. Not the Midwest goodbye. Goodbye, Commander. For real this time. Goodbye. Log off, Commander.
Uh,
Look at LG. So your birthday isn't the 18th? That narrows it down. Yes, yes, LG, you have narrowed down one day out of the month. It's not her birthday.
yeah. Another funny thing, my actual birthday is in the next 8 weeks. That narrows it down too. I already told you guys I was a Capricorn, so there you go. Bush people.
No, no, Spoonie, I don't. I empathize with your struggle, but yeah, no, in real life, I don't want to know that fully.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of the spoons are used up by noon. A lot of them start off in the negative. It's unfortunate. And in time, like, and that's the hard thing with chronic illness is it changes so often. And you have periods of time where you feel like this is never going to change. Nothing's ever going to get better. And then you'll have times where there's light at the end of the tunnel and then something can change and it goes back. Like chronic illness, like those that they're talking about in the comments and stuff is not, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
My therapist has me keep a journal on things that trigger me throughout the day, so it's easier to see in black and white what to avoid. BD will ensure lots trigger you though.
Poppy, I love that you journal and you write down your triggers. I love that.
I think that every single person that finds themselves triggered should be writing it down to figure out what triggers them so that they can take ownership of it. I personally don't believe that your triggers are my fault. But I definitely agree that you should know what triggers you so that you can again protect your peace. I'm not messing up my house for all that elf stuff. Listen, me neither. Me neither. People be out there the whole elf like I've seen some of the most creative people with those things and I think that's amazing if you've got that kind of time. More power to you. Like that no judgment. But if you've got that much time to move the elf around, I mean, my goodness. I seen one with some miniature red solo cups next to him, and like he was like laid out, kind of like laying kind of to the side. And when I tell you, he looked so drunk, like the elf had had a good party that night when everybody went to bed. I was like, how do these people come up with this? Again,
Chaotic artist Anita Sparrow. I love that you are an ambassador for the pain group. Welsh, I know you're in a different country, but are you guys having a hard time with access to pain control medications. I know some states in the United States, people are very limited and having a hard time getting what they need for pain control, actual chronic pain patients. But then I know that there's like a balance. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing in other countries. I don't know how that is, but I'm sorry that you are suffering and you waking up with dislocations. Have they diagnosed you with EDS yet? Because I swear you have EDS. I don't even know you and I've barely heard your story, but that's what I swear you have.
Oh God, now they're gonna be like, she's out being a doctor, diagnosing her subs and people in the chat.
Ellen and
Oh God.
I'm far from a doctor or a professional, but just from our conversations that we have briefly had, it does sound like EDS.
Hey Kim, OU812 says my go-to number has always been 27, and I have never looked into that. So apparently, Amethyst is very, very knowledgeable in that arena. And Amethyst, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure yesterday she told us that anything with the base number of 9 is a good number.
Well, OU812 has 18 in their name backwards, and that's still representative of good numbers.
Well, an 8 and 1 is 9. So there's
8 and 1
that.
is 9, yep.
I don't know. It is. Listen, don't even get me started. I was so confused that I just checked out. I was like, this is too much. I do not need any more rabbit holes.
I'll read just one of them. Angel number 18, meaning angel number 18 is a powerful symbol of success. The angels are telling you that you are on the right path and to keep going. The meaning of angel number 18 is a sign of new opportunities and great things to come. Trust in the energies of numbers and keep things positive. The number could be appearing in many different places. It could be in compound numbers, cell phone numbers, house numbers, or in random sequences. Whichever way it appears, it has a special meaning. If you keep seeing the number 18 in random places, it means that the angels have important messages for you. This divine message of encouragement is reminding you that any bad things will end soon. That's just a few of the things that I was looking at. There's a lot to that, though. I didn't have a clue.
We're about to go down a rabbit hole. We don't need any more rabbit holes. Hello, Juliet, and Mickey. Welcome. Poppy say, yes, I say this all the time. It's my responsibility to know my boundaries and triggers. I'm stable at the moment with my bipolar, and it's no one else's job to not trigger me, period. Yeah. LG, listen, you need to be in talking to them. Numerology is fascinating.
Nanya's like,
and here comes the Amethyst. Hasn't commented in 3 minutes because she's probably working. Yes, the number 9 is very powerful in numerology. I told you guys they were so excited about that rabbit hole they found. I don't know how they find them, but they dive down them.
Oh, Kathy P says nonsense. You just give them content for the weekend. They say I lie about everything, so I'm lying. I mean, I could tell them anything.
You need to show proof of where you got Welsh's diagnosis. That's what you need to show. Spoonie Amethyst, ask Amethyst. She'll tell you where she's looking it up at. I don't know where she's going to it. Honestly, there is about 6 links.
Spoonie, that is correct. Just like addicts know addicts, spoonies know spoonies. And you know what? There's a lot of crossover between addiction and spoonies and the same theories and stuff, because no matter what, people with addiction who are fighting addiction, this is my opinion and my opinion only, they don't wake up every day going, they didn't wake up one day and say, I want to be an addict today. Like that just doesn't happen. And same with chronic illness, in my opinion, it's all the same. Like mental health, medical, everything goes together. And it does. Like your mental health, addiction has a physical manifestation, all of it. But same thing, like they get up and they do what they have to do to get through the day. Same with spoons. It's
OU812 said she ate lettuce to not feel queasy.
Nanya. Welsh said nonsense. Yep, diagnosed 6 years ago, EDS type 3. That was just
that's all she needs. Now she'll be diagnosing her. Anybody else need a diagnosis in the chat so we can give them all the content they need?
Yeah, give me a bunch.
Spoonies, no spoonies. Interesting.
Oh, I love that stuff. Where are you getting your?
What did Linda White say? I didn't see that.
This is. I just Googled it.
I'm sorry.
I Googled what is something about the number 18. What is special about the number 18? And it says all sorts of stuff. And you can just go down that, like your favorite number, put it in, your birthday, anything like that. It's pretty cool. You have 9 autoimmune diseases and got cancer in February and go through hell and back for pain meds. They call us with chronic pain.
Hey, Gumby. Was there any other questions on the on that list?
Oh, we asked all of them. I might have asked a few of them before you came in
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
because I got them all. Numerology and astrology. I know people think it's bullshit, but it's absolutely legit and has been used. I don't know much about it, but it intrigues me very much.
Uh-oh, here we go. Hey, Navy.
Oh shit. The chat goes wild. Hey, Navy.
Right.
I felt bad the other day. I was like, a Navy comes in, calm the chat, lady. It's poor Navy. Maybe just ladies, but
Poor Navy. And he doesn't even mean to, you know, like it's almost like
Uh-uh.
a catch-22, right? And so he comes in and everybody is like, you know, I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but he comes in and it's like an uproar, Navy, 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 right? And then like he gets on panels and he's like, hey guys, how's it going? You know,
That's
like
the
with
worst.
his little Robert Redford picture, and everybody's like, oh, Navy. Yeah, exactly, Mimi. Exactly. That's how it goes.
That's the funny thing because that was the worst impression I've ever heard of his accent. But he does. He just has a calm about him too that just kind of makes everybody. But looking at all of the other male characters out in this arena so far that I've came across, granted, I know a few that aren't like super public that are amazing that I chat with, but then most of the people who like stream, for men, ooh, woo. So Navy stands out like a sore thumb because he's kind, he's respectful, he's
Yeah.
polite, he's intelligent, he's articulate, and he's just himself. And that I think is so rare out here. So it kind of sticks out.
Yeah. LG said he's a nice guy. He makes sense and he has a great accent. I think that's what it is. Plus that Robert Redford picture when he comes up on panels does not it doesn't hurt him at all. Hey, Sunny Days.
Hearing people try to sound
Maybe are you at work so that we can talk about you and you can't really comment as much? That would be fun.
You can't be a doctor that volunteers time in safe places for addicts, but then turn down pain sufferers. Yeah. Yeah. Chaotic. That's true. Like it is. There's such a catch-22.
Oh, Jessica said she's never seen his pic.
Did he change it? Yeah, he did change it just recently.
No, when he's on panel, he changed it.
Oh, I don't know if he changed it on panel,
His
but
profile picture has never been the Robert Redford one. It's when he comes on panel that it changes to. And he doesn't need to act a fool to make a point. Heck no, he's calm, cool, collected.
I didn't even
Let's be honest. That voice is amazing, right, Revival?
Revival, agreed. Agreed. My other half even says his voice, I bet, makes the ladies go wild. Yep. He knows it doesn't me though.
His voice could melt butter. See, I told y'all. Oh, I made my friend. Hey, watching.
Navy's so cute though, because he's just such a humble, nice man. I think that's the thing. Like, I'm sure he's blushing, going, "Oh my gosh, you ladies are crazy," but he was just
and he is not single. He's already made that very clear a long time ago. He's not single. So,
hey, watching. Thanks for coming. Hey, Sunny Days. Y'all, we're just sitting here BSing today, like no drama, no nothing.
Here's Amethyst still in the rabbit hole. In numerology, you always break down the numbers to a single number. So 1 + 8 is equal to 9. The number 9 is interesting because when multiplying, the number will always equal 9, 18, 17, 27. Oh.
Amethyst is so freaking
smart. So 1 + 8 = 9, 2 + 7 = 9, 3 + 6 = 9, and so on. Oh, that's interesting.
I tell you what,
I didn't catch it, and I think that's our same exact comment she sent yesterday, but I didn't catch that. I don't think my mind was in the space to understand that rabbit hole.
You were like, YouTube, stop it. No, Amethyst is super smart and like very honed in.
So smart.
Like that I'm just like mind blown by because I didn't even know there was depth to so much of the stuff that she brings up. And I'm like, every time I'm mesmerized by like stuff she says, I'm like, whoa, that was deep. She is both of you are, I couldn't have asked for better like cohorts through any of this. This was all pure luck. And I swear yesterday I told them, I said, I am so proud of you, proud of us because we talk about rabbit holes of like nursery rhymes. That's what we find enjoyment in. We find enjoyment talking about humanitarian things that are going on and people struggling. Like, that's what we spend our time talking about, not just garbage. And it's so refreshing to be surrounded by people who are always trying to be better the next day. Yes, we all have our moments, but they always bring me back to square one, and that is so refreshing.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last week and said, you know, what's funny is if anybody ever like, you know, hacked us and screenshotted our chat, they'd be so disappointed
Oh,
because like we're talking about regular stuff. You know, we've got screenshots of snow. We've got, you know, uh Tiny Tim nursery rhymes. And what was the one you told me?
Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the boys and made them cry.
Yeah, I had never heard of that before. And so then I asked if they knew who Tiny Tim was. They didn't know who he was. So it's nursery rhymes, it's laughing, it's talking about our lives, it's all this other stuff. Like that's what our chat consists of. And
Um,
rabbit holes like numerology that we didn't know anything about and looking up laws and stuff like that. So
and I think protecting each other's peace too. Like, you guys are very honed into things that like I shouldn't be giving energy to, so it
yes.
doesn't affect you guys like it would me. So you guys pay attention to that, or I'll go look at something else, and we try to like kind of balance each other off so none of us are stuck in these like deep dark holes all the time, and it just balances really well. And that's the other thing too, like, would if Nanya walked away tomorrow and never talked to me again, would I be upset? Yes, absolutely, because I adore her as a person.
100%.
But would I ever like I would be like, "Are you okay?" Like, her. I would never be like, "I need you to come back here and do this and this and this." No, because if that was what she needed to do, I respect that. And,
Yeah.
like, there's just a different we respect each other over here, I think is a big thing.
Yeah, and
Watching
we don't force each other to think alike. We do think a lot alike on a lot of different things, but there are times where we've had to say like wrong is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yep, and there's that's
Spoonie said Amethyst better not like eggnog or date cookies.
like tiptoe through the tulips, Tiny Tim, Navy said.
No. Okay, wait. Y'all aren't about to make me feel, crazy. So, look, this is how the thing goes. It says, I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate up all the soap. And now he's something with bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 bubble. Anyways, okay. No, it's that Tiny Tim.
This is what we were doing, though. I was
This
singing
is what we were doing.
nursery rhymes in voice chat to them and going, "Do you guys know this one? Do you know this one?" That's what we were doing. That's what we do. And there's all sorts of crap going on. We're singing nursery rhymes. It's ridiculous.
Hello, darling. That's that's so I so can hear Navy's voice. Hello, darling.
Georgie Porgy. D knows what we're talking about. See?
You know Georgie Porgy pudding pie or something like that?
Boys and made him
The
cry.
poor turtle. No.
What was the other one?
The other one was Miss Mary Mac
Yes.
all dressed in black.
Watching, I didn't see your apology, but I don't know what you needed to apologize for. I didn't see anything that you would ever need to apologize for, but thank you. And you're good. You're always good here. I didn't see it, but
the kind of the like end result of that was we believe that nursery rhymes, some of them are regional or cultural.
Yes.
That's what we started to believe, because ones that Nonsense knew, I was like, what? I don't know what that is.
Have you guys ever heard this one? Nanya, where are you going? Up to take a bath. Her body was like a toothpick. Her hair was like a rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Oh my goodness. Oh my soul. There goes Nanya down the hole. Same song, same verse. Gonna get it louder. Gonna get worse. Nanya. And it just keeps going. Does anybody else know that one too? You just switch the name to whoever you want. That was another one. Oh, and then I did what one did I do? Goodness.
Okay, LG knows Mary Mac. Okay, Mocus knows Mary Mac too. Okay, good, good. I'm feeling not so alone there. That's
Oh,
good. Nobody knows the turtle, apparently.
this is hysterical though, because now these are going to be stuck in everybody's heads and they're going to be cussing us. Next time we come live, they're going to be like, that was stuck in my head for so long.
Yeah. And Spoonie said, Spoonie
Who's
said,
so
I'm sitting here bobbing my head to Miss Mary Mac like a gangster.
Kim says, who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who me? And
Oh,
gonna be that's gonna be stuck. Oh no.
if I could almost there make a live in a couple hours, so get them tissues ready. Oh goodness. Okay.
Aw.
Andrew Dice Clay has nursery rhymes?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I had no idea.
My brother's name was George. They also used to tease him with the song Georgie Girl.
The Georgie Porgy. Yeah, D, that is that, yes.
You know what's funny is, again, it's the context, right? So when Nonsense told me about the Georgie Porgy song, right? So it says he kissed a girl and made him cry, right?
Yep.
And I was like, God, how invasive of their privacy is he, right? And then it was something about when these boys came around, he ran away, and I was like, God. So in nursery rhymes, they were teaching you about personal space and bullying. Wonderful.
Yeah, right. I don't even know. I never looked into it that far. Like, we were Googling the meaning of these after we were talking about them because we were
Yeah.
like, what the heck? There was a meme of a woman standing in Walmart with buttons up her back. They found Mary Mac.
Oh my gosh, no. Anita, your poor granddaughter, she's like, what in the world are you listening to?
Sugarfly says, the song that always gets stuck in my head all day when I hear it is, it's peanut butter.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Mimi was a preschool teacher, so she knows most of them. Really dirty, inappropriate nursery rhymes. Oh.
I've never heard that one, D. I eat peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes peas taste funny, but it keeps them on my knife. I've never heard that one.
I eat peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on my knife. Why are they eating peas with a knife? Like, do you see how some of these nursery rhymes just don't make sense?
There's I can't remember the one I was singing now with the
Yes. Well, it's the plague with Ring Around the Rosies.
Who knows this one? My boyfriend's name is Mello. He lives in that land of Jello with a pickle for his toes and a cherry for his nose, and that's the way my story goes. That's the one that really confused you. You're like,
Yes.
why does he have what?
Why does he have a pickle for a nose?
For toes?
Like, does that mean he had a big nose? I'm a visual person, so I use your words to see things, I guess.
Bobbing like a gangster again. Oh, you asked that question about what makes you laugh or like what is enjoyable. This right here.
Yeah.
These people are our people. This makes me happy.
Yes, Jessica, they are.
They're metaphorical, yep.
No, I think the Georgie Girl song is not your Georgie Porgy.
Oh, really? Is it different?
I think it's a different one. Because Revival is saying, "Hey there, Georgie Girl," like that's like one of the lines, and that's not a line in your Georgie Porgy song.
Probably not.
That is the base of a song here, but I can't think of it.
Oh, watching. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. You know what? In time, that's just kind of gotta work it all. It's got to work itself out. And I've said many times I could understand why people assumed that and thought that. So don't ever feel like you need to apologize to me at all, because it's, as people get to know me, they see there's nothing even close to that, but don't ever apologize for that. That's totally fine.
Oh, Kim W. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Kim W said there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do. That one I know. Well, she said there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. I just finished the sentence. That one I do know, Kim W. That's a good one too. It just doesn't come with the song. I like the song ones. I think the song, like, it really does show you how powerful music can be, in my opinion. because like those things stick in your head for years and decades, and maybe not centuries for any of us, but.
Sorry, I had to go walk the stupid Amazon person.
Spoonie said, my husband has now yelled 4 times, get ready to go. And no, we cannot listen to this on the way like it's the radio. Spoonie, I have the same issue. When I go to get in the car and I like my phone automatically connects to the Bluetooth, my husband would be like, absolutely not. We're listening to music. You put in your headphones.
We'll just get random nursery rhymes stuck in his head for the rest of the day and he'll love us even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I will tell a dirty one. Go for it, Navy. Old Mother Hubbard.
Yeah, that's the one earlier.
Did you see what Elle wrote?
No, I got to go back up. Where's Elle?
Elle says the old lady in the shoe might be Michelle Duggar.
Oh.
I don't know enough about her, but that kind of fits.
The one that gets stuck in my head is making bacon pancakes.
I've never heard that.
Have you ever heard of that?
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. I've heard that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think there's some like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I think everybody kind of knows that. Like there's some that are just 1, 2, 3. Mother caught a flea, put it in the teapot to make a cup of tea.
I've never heard that one. Sorry, everybody's got their snow blowers going
out here just killing the pets. These remind me of Schoolhouse Rock. Absolutely love that series. I haven't seen that.
Marcy, that doesn't make it any better, does it? There was once a man from Nantucket. I've heard that one too, I think.
I've heard it. I just don't know it. Schoolhouse Rock is the best. Hey there, Georgie Girls by the Sneakers in 1967.
Thank you, watching.
My son-in-law knows no nursery rhymes and very few cartoon characters. The song Georgie Girl was a real song by the Sneakers in 1967. Thank you, S. Storm. Thank you, Desiree.
5 little babies jumping on the bed. One fell off and busted his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more kids jumping on the bed. Monkeys.
That one I know.
Yep.
Goodness. Yeah, I've never heard the making bacon pancakes either, but the way it flows.
Look at how many.
Oh my God, Linda White. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. I don't know the name of it, but I love it's like the ding 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 that whatever that is, I love it. That is my absolute, like my entire aura will change if I hear that song. If you ever hear me on a panel and I'm real passionate, I'm never angry. I'm always loud, so just get used to that. But I'm never actually angry. But if I'm getting very passionate, play that song and I will suddenly turn into this calm, cool, collected angel. That's my Christmas song. Okay, maybe.
I have a favorite one, to be honest. I don't really
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her old bone. She bent over and Rover took over. Oh, wow.
Oh.
And gave her a bone. Navy, I think I'm going to be spending my afternoon working and listening to that for sure.
I love it.
It's funny.
The Carol of the Bells. Yep, that's what it's called. The Carol of the Bells. Does anybody go drive around and see? Well, we talked about this before, but
Carol of the Bells.
Does anybody carol? Does anybody go out caroling?
I don't go out caroling, but when my kids were younger, we used to always take them. There's an area where I live, not too far, but it's like, I'm going to say like maybe 5 or 6 blocks on both sides of the street where there is a crap ton of lights. There's lights hanging across from tree to tree. There's lights on the house. There's lights on the lawn. There's lights lights on the roof, lights on the cars. Like there's just so many lights. But we used to pack up some little to-go hot chocolate cups, and we would go and drive down the streets. Of course, it's a very long, long line, but we would drive down the streets and look at the lights.
You know what song I love, and it's like a wedding song, but I always, when I hear the bell stuff, is Canon of Praise. I just love Canon of Praise.
What is that?
It's usually what people walk down the aisle to. Can you hear it?
Yeah. That's your favorite Christmas song?
No, when every time I hear the bell thing, I think of all of like those songs with the piano with no singing, and I love the bells at the beginning of that one. But it always makes me think of Canon of Praise for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really like Christmas music.
Watching said, my twins and I were singing Santa Claus is coming to town on the way to school. It's my way of threatening them. Good behavior.
We're taking grandbaby to a Jingle Bell parade tomorrow. That will be cool.
Yeah. Only as a kid. It's too cold now. Besides, I can't stand or walk for that long anymore. At least I can stay warm and at home. Yeah.
That's not what people walk down the aisle to. Spoonie, what am I thinking? What song is it? I don't even know. See,
I thought you were thinking. That's why it took me a second to like listen to what you were playing. I do know what you're playing, but I think it's like "Here Comes the Bride."
Oh
like,
no.
Dun,
Maybe this
dun,
is what I'm used to traditionally to most of the weddings I've been to. Yes, thank you, Hackabelly's Canon.
I think they. Oh,
Holy Night. Oh,
look at all these classical people. Of course, Revival would know that. We have a house close to us that is decorated like a gingerbread house. Oh, that's awesome.
My family won't allow me to sing. They say I scare children and cause fainting goats to exist because of it. That's me. But I do it anyways.
We used to as church groups. Then later that night, we would go rolling them, or TP their houses. Their house, for those who don't know rolling. I've never heard it called rolling, but
did you see Spoonie? Spoonie says she was banging her head like a gangster, and then she was where'd it go? I gotta go back. Her husband's probably like, can you stop with
Midnight Radio? Yeah. Just Spoonie, you're gonna get kicked out. You're gonna have to walk wherever you guys are headed. You're gonna absolutely have to walk at this point.
She said went from bobbing like a gangster to head dinging like that.
My family won't allow me to sing. They say I scare children and I cause fainting goats to exist because of my singing. Wow.
Every day I stick out my tongue to my mom. She has to. Oh, Gumby, I love that though. I love that.
Holy Night is. I like that too, Desiree.
So
Santa Baby rocks.
I don't think I like any Christmas music now that I think about it. Like, have a favorite one. Huh. I'm struggling with that one.
Every day I stick my tongue out to my mom. She has dementia and it really makes her laugh. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Nonsense. Are you going to do a Snarkmas? What's that?
What's a Snarkmas?
Hey, T. I love the world. That's a good song too. Wait, question before my hubby makes me go. Treatment at 2:45 in the next big city. Will the chat still be up so I can relive and not have FOMO? It should be. I don't know why some of the live chats don't load right away. And I don't click anything different on any of them. So I don't really understand what takes the live chat so long or why some of them don't pop up. I have no idea. It should be up though. But I'm going to try to be live. I got about 28 more minutes now, and then I have to go make the rounds and pick up kids. So maybe afterwards, I might come back later.
You know what song I really liked? There's a group called the Pentatonics. I think that's what they're called, Pentatonics, yeah. I think. And they do all a cappella music. Oh man, they're Mary, Did You Know? It will give you chills. I love their music. But that particular song was like my heart.
Didn't they win America's Got Talent? Did they won
I don't know.
Those shows, I think, or something, Pentatonics, and they're Mary, Did You Know? That is, yeah, you might be right. That might be my favorite Christmas song.
The 25 Days of Snarkmas on YouTube, where you get to snark on all you know who's. It's a fun thing, supposed to be funny. Search it in YouTube. I think you would have fun and do great at ooh.
Oh no, I get to be snarky about people.
Oh, you guys have no idea what kind of what kind of petty we could really get into with those. Oh gosh, we're definitely looking that up. I
Yeah,
am, at least.
that could be interesting watching. We're gonna look that up because if it's something I can do, there's 25
Mm.
people easily,
Mm.
easily,
Yes,
easily.
it is, maybe. I had my earbuds in at the gym. I didn't realize I was singing out loud. That was Primus, My Name is Mud. LOL. Oh gosh.
Can we do a Christmas Adam live?
I'm
What's it?
thinking she's saying Christmas Eve. That
Oh,
would be my guess. I don't know.
yeah, I think so. We should be able to because I land early, I think.
Midnight Radio, which song did you get married to? The Mary Did You Know? Yes, Madonna does it well. What does Madonna do well? Oh, wait, let me go back up. I see I like Madonna's version too. Where'd Desiree go?
Midnight Radio. I think I heard your name mentioned somewhere the other day, and now I can't remember who or what context or what, but people they mention names all over the place, and I'm like, wait, who said that? Why did they say that? But I
All
think
right, Spoonie, good luck with treatments.
are you a creator? Maybe I should start there.
They
And
were on it, and yes,
ask.
one.
Trans-Siberian
Oh, okay.
Orchestra. Yes.
Pentatonics and see, Trans-Siberian just doesn't. So let me tell you, there are some things I do like for them to do, but it doesn't hit my feelings that same way. No, Christmas Adam is the 23rd. I've never heard of Christmas Adam.
Me neither. I've never
What?
either. May have to do 18 days of Snark Revival. That would be
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I Had a Very Merry Christmas by Jerry Lewis. Okay, I got it. They
Sorry.
are a creator.
My sinuses are draining finally, and it's
can you imagine if there was a chat with Amethyst and Mocust and Revival in it, right? Can you imagine, like, the rabbit holes and knowledge? My head would hurt at the end of every day. Like, the three of them know the most random pieces of information and are so incredibly smart that
I know.
I just can't, like, I feel like I don't even belong in that kind of a chat.
There's some of the people that are in our chats at times legit have, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word. Somebody got really bothered by it because the actual word is legitimate. But back to what I was saying. Legit.
That's not true. They need to look on the Urban Dictionary website. Legit is a word and it does mean something. Thank you very much. In the same context that it's being used. Not everybody uses the Webster's Dictionary. To whoever said that. Just saying.
It was one of my wonderful lovelies. I deleted her because she was annoying. It was just a full account. But Gumby, I'm really sorry about your dad. I'm sure that's hard.
We should have done a Secret Santa maybe next year. Maybe Linda.
Yeah, that's really hard to do, keeping everybody anonymous and stuff. And there's so much pressure on people to take care of their families and stuff. And then you see these creators on here asking for money and presents for family.
Yeah, that would be my apprehension too. Is I feel like people should have a place to go where you can hang out for free.
Yes.
Where there's no demand of money, where you get attention for free, where I'm not going to say all of us are friends, but we can acquaint with each other here and just have a good time. Like, the energy is, my energy is very, very expensive. Not everybody can afford it. So.
Hey, Spackle.
Hey, Spackle. You know what? Somebody else said.
Language is very fluid. People who are rigid on it amuse me. Yeah.
I got married to Always and Forever by Heatwave. It lasted 9.5 years. The irony. Well, it doesn't feel like Always and Forever after all, Jessica Spears. I'm sorry to hear that. Or maybe congrats. I don't know which one,
I'm glad that watching and a few others
from Vitessa and nonsense. I can only imagine funny. Watching, I assure you, as soon as this live is over, you better believe I will be absolutely going to look that up.
Yeah, if it's something we can do and like keep it funny and we trigger anybody just existing, so it doesn't really matter what we say anymore anyways because it gets twisted. So if we can do it and have fun with it and not like go to extremes, which we try not to always, but that we are totally down for that. And I think the 18 days of Snarkmas would be fitting.
Maybe there needs to be more of a Secret Santa, but more find a person and give them. Yes. Maybe a secret encourager.
A pen pal, a holiday pen pal where
Yep.
we exchange a group of emails, just random. It
That doesn't cost anything.
No troll, and just an email about asking how they are, uplifting, like anything. Words
Just
of
encouragement. Yeah,
yes.
I like that. That's a good idea, Elle.
Yes, watching it's nonsense on the DA web at gmail.com. Here, let me put it.
Sorry, I'm in and out. I have a suggestion for those who are alone. Find a nursing home in your area and visit with an elder who is also alone. Maybe take them a small treat. Hope that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, that is. I love elderly people so much.
Oh God, I can't even. Never mind.
What?
The Holy Spackle. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Saucy.
That was a good one. Just doing this is plenty of fun. We don't need to do gifts. Yes, I agree to D. I'll super chat occasionally, and I'm a member of a few channels, but anyone that brings about what they have or asks for anything, I'm not financially helping in any way. Yeah.
Poppy, I have a hard time with that, and everybody is always like, yeah, you're not monetized. I made that decision, to not monetize my channel yet. And it's just something that I will do in time or whatever, but I still disagree with, like, you see creators out here who are brand new, and the instantaneous thing that they all come out with is wish lists, their cash
app,
and
yeah,
asking for things like phone bills to be paid, pots and pans. And I'm talking about everybody. And it's not just like, but it's very prominent in a certain, to me, it's dry bagging. And how embarrassing. I don't know. It's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing associating with people that think that's okay. People have families to take care of. There's people that can barely put food on the table right now. And here's grown ass adults asking for fucking wish lists. Sorry. It's
okay. Well, now please hold for our PSA on soapbox speeches. This particular rant is not actually dedicated to any damn one. It is not even dedicated to the 18 hypothetical people that exist in the world. This is just an opinion shared by Nonsense.
This is my opinion.
Thanks for listening.
Only. Yes.
Hey, Saucy, let me read you this comment. So Midnight Radio said, my first marriage, I got married during my lunch break at the Justice of the Peace and went to Burger King afterward. Then I went back to work. Turns out all of that was a good call.
Well, that's a good question. When is it grifting and when is it contacts and people are just tipping?
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Marcy.
People need to learn the difference. Yeah. Content, not contacts. Yeah. Gotcha. Holy. Midnight says, you guys are killing me. That's probably not a good thing. I do too, Holy. Like there's a time and place. But there's my soapbox over.
Well, here, and please hold for Nunya's 2 cents. Thank you. My 2 cents is this. I do not disagree with content creators being paid for their content. Not at all. I do disagree when there is an ask for payment. When there is a service provided in exchange for payment. That's when I disagree with it. A content creator, like I actually was watching somebody the other day, and the content creator was monetized. Not one time in this 3.5 hour stream did she ask for any money. She got members, she got super chats, all these other things, but not one time did she ask. She was grateful for it when she got it, but she never mentioned it. Her mods never posted, join the channel, send a Cash App here. She didn't have a Cash App even listed, like nothing. That to me, that's when you're not grifting. She doesn't have a wish list, nothing like that. And there are quite a few channels out there that are like that. And I'm seeing that because I have been on this vast, I don't even know what to look through. Every channel ever is apparently my personal journey that I'm on right now. But there are a lot of channels that do not do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of channels that do it right. And I'm totally for creators being paid for their work, for putting content
Yeah.
out and things of that nature. I also have a problem though when I'm going to shut up now. There's my end of that because it's yeah. I just don't find it's the holiday season, you know, and it seems like it just gets worse and worse. And you have people that brag about having so much and never having to worry about things. And, you know, they have a spouse and all of this other stuff. And there's people actually genuinely hurting. And I'm okay with them making whatever money they make off of their job, making content, doing things like that. That's totally okay. If they get super chats, tips, you know, things like that. But the excessive, you know, needs and desires that they expect the random public to pay for when a lot of these people, and this goes not against the content creators, but some of these followers feel that they owe it to these
Are required.
yeah, to send them gifts and things of appreciation. And I just, their time, what about their time? Like their time that they're spending there should be appreciated. They shouldn't have to feel that they are owed to send gifts. I don't know.
For me, I have only paid for a membership on that one lady's page. I
Yeah.
think I got gifted a membership on somebody else's page. I noticed when I commented the other day, I was in the green and I haven't bought it. So I was like, oh, I must have got gifted it on some live someday. But I have only paid for that one content creator's membership. And
Mhm.
it was because of the fact that her mods didn't push it. She never asked for it. She didn't speak about money at all. She just did her content. And I will 100% stand behind paying you for your content because it is the work that you're doing. I'm here for it.
I also think, you know, around the holidays too, adults are putting wish lists out for their Christmas present and birthday. Since when did we start celebrating? Maybe I'm weird. Tell me in the comments, and you too, Nanya, as an adult, like I have never really been big on celebrating birthdays. Yes, we do, of course. And of course, I get a few gifts from my family and people around me, but people make birthday wish lists, and adults do, and put it out and are like, here, buy me all of this. Is that common or is it just like a social media thing?
Have you ever seen well, it's more so on, like, I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it on Facebook, I've seen it on Instagram where somebody will make a post. Like, I've had friends who will make a post, it's my birthday, cash app me at this, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not it right there. But it's just not my style, so I don't knock anybody who does it, but it's just not for me. I'm not saying it has to be for anybody else, but I'm just saying. Can I read you a comment real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Where I'm a ways back, but it says Midnight Radio said we both worked at a clinic and they used their patients as their witnesses for that wedding.
Say that again.
They both, her and her wife, worked at a clinic
Okay.
and they used their patients as their witnesses for their wedding.
I love that. I love that. That's great though. I bet they loved every minute of it too.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not knocking anybody who does it. It's just weird to me. And maybe it's just because I'm really old fashioned in a lot of ways like that. But again, no shade to anybody who does it. It's just not my thing. And I'm good with like, um, you know, there's certain milestones that always should be celebrated. So it's a social media thing. I kind of felt like it was.
Yeah. Hey, Forgotten. We're just hanging out.
Hey, Forgotten. Yeah, we're just BSing today. I only have one membership to one channel. That's it. I've never even been inclined to join the memberships on most of them because I'm finding out too, like, do a lot of, and this is across the board because I'm brand new to even having like people having memberships. But do a lot of the people that have members on their YouTube, do they do members only content? We were talking about this the other day, how a certain particular person, she'll do a live stream to the public and then she switches it to members only. And that seems shady because you've already broadcasted it publicly and then you put it as members only at the end. So they're not getting anything special out of this.
Well, they do. They get the replay and nobody else does. So unless you were there for it, you don't get it.
Oh, unless
So
you.
yeah, they do. They get the replay.
Yeah. But anything, do they do anything else special?
And to be clear, you are speaking about Molly.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know, we don't want anybody else to think that you're talking about anybody else. But
No,
yes,
I'm speaking
that
about.
is. I don't know what other benefits they get. I have no clue about that one. But
Let's speculate about nonsense having a. You know what? I want to have members because I would love to do members only lives with like cooking because I would stream with my camera on, not me, of course, but I could figure it out how to do that so you guys could see like candy making. I would absolutely love to do that with people, but I just can't. I can't do that yet. I can't do it yet. I'm not there mentally yet. What should be given to a membership to make it worth it? That's what I midnight. That's what I'm.
That's a great question.
Yeah, what makes to you as followers, what or subs or creators, what would make it worthwhile for you? What makes you join a membership for a channel? Is it because you just solely like the creator and want to support them, or are you looking for members only content?
I think it's both for me personally. I think it's actually three things. So I think it's their content. I
Mm-hmm.
got to really vibe with them and get some. I want to be able to walk away after a live just feeling better.
Right.
Not even feeling better. I don't want to walk away from a live angry, spiteful, hateful. I don't want to walk away from a live like out with a pitchfork and a torch to go get somebody. Like I don't want to walk away with that energy from a live. So the memberships that I have the one membership on YouTube that I've purchased is because I walk away after having some laughs, after having some commonality in thoughts and stuff like that. The other thing is the cost. I'm sorry, but $5 is too much to me. So when I looked and I seen a membership is 99 cents, a membership is $1.99, that tells me that creator isn't trying to gouge me.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, Ryan.
I've seen some of them that are like $10 a month and stuff too, as far as memberships and different tiers and stuff. I don't understand all of it. That's why I'm asking. Watching, no. That was a rumor that has been spread that there is no factual basis to at this point that we know. Is it Ebel?
The content on the channel I'm a member of is because I love the host and the extra stuff is worth it. How much should a membership cost? Are different tiers worth it? Yeah, I don't understand the difference in the tiers. Also, since some of to me, I know I've seen a lot of creators say like, "Oh, I need to do, I need to start doing members only lives," right? And that is where you're getting direct. It's a smaller environment, not as many people interacting. So I understand that completely. Um, if you're actually doing those lives, then okay, fine. But I don't understand the tiers. I don't agree with the tiers. So that's just me. So
it seems very hard to navigate the tiers and stuff because you have to be able to offer a lot of different content for different things and still fulfill like getting new members in. So you have public content, not only that, but then you have multiple tiers. It seems complicated. I haven't even asked any other creators like how they do it or what they navigate through or anything like that. It's just interesting to me.
Interesting. Okay, look at so Midnight says I like lives that feel like a party. Sunny Day says I fully support creators who put in lots of work into their content and whose intention matches my values. Then Chaotic said I like deep issues and humor.
Okay. I love all of those so far though. I love Midnight Radio. I'm going to come check out your channel.
A membership at $100?
Yeah, that's mind blowing.
Hey, Frankie.
What do they give for $100? Like, hey, Ryan.
They better be vibrating something on me for that amount. I know that's right.
Hey, Frankie. Oh, that's funny. $100 yeah. Exactly. It's only $4.99. Yes, the lives are nice.
One group member because I like their creator, but she's only 99 cents and wanted to see what the membership stuff was about. Yeah.
I like that. See, that's I've thought about doing the whole membership thing because I would love to have like a smaller chat. Like right now, there's still a few lurkers here, of course, screen recording, but which is totally fine. And that's going to be in my members too. But if I was to do something like that, I would, yeah, 99 cents, a dollar, like that seems rational to me.
I agree, Frankie. I yesterday I had an idea. I'm a really good ideas person, but I had an idea that it was like we need, I feel like what YouTube doesn't have, and maybe they do. Correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I just don't know. But what YouTube needs is like it's almost like a recap or the highlight reel of YouTube today, right? So yesterday, Bullhorn Betty spit at the man in the truck who came to tell him she wasn't no journalist. um you know Yesterday, somebody else went over here and did this. Yesterday so and so did this, right? And so you get the recap of what has happened on YouTube so you can keep up, because people are right when they say 4 days in YouTube is really like 4 years. Like you're so far behind, and then you're like, forget it, I'm not even trying to catch up, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. But yesterday I thought to myself, like, man, there really needs to be like a highlight reels channel.
That was something I was going to talk to you and Amethyst about was Friday is like I usually do like a Friday fright, but because I'm like kind of pivoting in a little bit, I was thinking about doing like a weekly recap kind of thing of just random things that
Mm-hmm.
happen throughout our week, whether it be nursery rhymes, whatever it just might be, and kind of catching everybody up on a recap type deal and seeing how that went over. I don't know exactly where we would go with, depending on what I
Right.
guess we're covering, but that would be fun.
Look at, see, people didn't even know she spit on somebody. She didn't. So she says she didn't spit on them. She spit at them.
Yeah, she actually said that too. I
And
s
and you can find that. I actually think heels in the air.
Yep,
Um
just put it out.
HEELS. I don't know if anybody has our channel that can, one of our mods can drop it, or one of the mods, not our mods. What the hell?
It's okay. You could call it.
I can't stand it. I hate it. Anyways, but yeah, they have the clip of what happened. But again, like that's what I'm saying is, if you're not here, then you may, see you later watching. You
Thank
may
you,
not be able to see that or know that. The
Burnt
highest now is
toast is great.
$8.99, so he's definitely lowered it. Yeah, because he probably didn't get no members at $100 a month.
Burnt toast is excellent. Burnt toast is I really like her content. Yes, Frankie. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're in Idaho together. Yeah,
thank you, Navy.
she flat out says, thank you, Navy. She says, I spit at you, not on you. And the guy is like, yeah. I can't believe what they do. I just can't believe. Look at all of them. Thank you, Elle. Chronicles of the Shady, they're good too.
Yeah, Chronicles of the Shady is good. You know what I really like? You know how Spoonie earlier was talking about how like she's bobbing her head like a gangster. Um, I want to say it's Tragedy Pimps Exposed. So their introduction to every video is the "It's hard out here for a pimp."
Oh, yes.
I freaking love that. Absolutely love that. I always find myself like before the video even starts, like I'm vibing. I'm like, yeah, okay.
I need to make a new introduction for us, and I need to make us an exit
Oh,
out.
yes, I did receive some feedback from your clips channels, and
Oh,
they just wanted you to know that you may not want to put all those flashing bits and pieces in the intro, because people watching could have some type of
seizure disorder.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So
Well,
we accept that feedback, and I'm sure you'll work on that. But that's
duly
why clip
noted.
channels are very important.
Yes, duly noted. Thank you for your advice, Clip Channels. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe you should actually watch my content instead of relying on your followers that all
I
watch me.
can't stop it. Stop it. See, that's why watching is so determined to get you to do snark miss.
Who's this? The Rohit. Rohit. Um, you gonna show me your face or something here? I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
no.
I'm with as much trolliness going on, if they want to pop on, like that's cool, everything like that. But I'm not about to see no saggy balls today.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm feeling okay
Um,
with that. Black, yes, I am. I am. I've said that all the time. I'm the basic one over here. Me, not Contessa, nonsense. I will say that yes, I am.
well, Rayanne, they have to be willing to press charges. So
Oh,
right, T. I wish the song would go longer too. Like the videos are fairly short. It's like maybe I don't know, her videos or their videos, I don't know, her or him, whatever. Their videos are only a couple of minutes long. So I'm like, dude, let us feel the intro a little bit more.
I want to see the Kool-Aid come back. I love the Kool-Aid.
I do too.
Our
I think it was very hard for her to lose her channel, but
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
hopefully she
birthday,
comes
dear
back.
Marcy. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Oh, D, doesn't the narrator on Everything Go Lightly, doesn't it remind you of like a Nat Geo person talking about the animals in the wild and stuff? Which day is Saggy Balls Day? Navy wants to know.
Navy. Are we gonna drag everybody on Snarkmas with all the old guys with Saiba? All the
Right.
old content.
Hey, Black, just so you know, we are north of south and east of west.
What did he say? Oh,
Where
YouTube.
where are you located?
Why are
So
we why are we being called YouTube women? We're just women. You can drop the YouTube part. We just got Austin ended up here. Like that's, we don't need the YouTube part involved. We're just nut jobs in
oh
general.
my God. I don't know if it's Ebel or Ebel. Some creators are expecting their subs to pay for vehicle payments and vacation packages.
What?
Wow. I mean, they must really be putting in work.
You know, it's
What?
became a thing though. It's became a thing, I think.
Right,
It's been a thing.
right. Um,
Hello, any girl, make my girlfriend.
oh,
Not
no,
today.
thank you. We're not available. Navy said, well, you said today wasn't the day for saggy balls, so that kind of
Oh,
means there is a day.
Black, sorry. See? Yeah, I definitely not a YouTube woman. I thought he was saying YouTube woman, not white women. Oh Lord.
Oh no, I'm not a what?
Yeah,
No,
I
here
said
we
I was like,
go. See, here we go. Let's just get a whole, another
how did
rumor
they
started.
how
Thank
did they
you.
even get that?
Can you make a breakdown of this tragedy pimp thing? Heels and air narration cracks me up. Yes, I do love her. I don't know what part of the breakdown you're looking for. If you're just looking for like the understanding of it, basically a tragedy pimp is somebody who sees that there is a family hurting and there's been some type of
Hold on.
tragedy in their life in one way or the other, and these people decide to go and pimp out their tragedy for their financial gain.
There's an account that just popped up that says I'm a vagina. I'm vagina and just showed me something.
Oh wow.
Goodbye.
Man, that link was far back.
I pinned it, so it's up
Oh,
there.
okay. Let's unpin it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hey trolls, I look at my own. I don't need to see yours. Thank you.
Right.
Like I'm not about
Well,
that.
maybe they were confused because you said today was not a day for saggy balls.
So
So
then we're
maybe you
gonna
need
show
to
their
actually
lips.
clarify that today is not a day for saggy balls or vaginas.
Yeah, I don't need no
No porn
lips.
bombing over here. Thanks, anyways.
Thanks again.
Last
Why?
week, Betty and Dolly figured out a way to get more gifts by marrying themselves and making a wedding registry on Amazon. Hopefully, they have gotten taken down by now. I cannot. No, this isn't Tinder at all. Absolutely not.
It kind of
Happy
feels like that
geriatric
right
babies.
now, but I'm seeing like saggy things that I'm like, yeah, no.
Ash.
Why so
Listen,
expert?
Ash. Listen. And let me tell you this. So nonsense. I was in a live maybe like 2 weeks ago when I seen the notorious Ash 274 in the comments. And I mean, Ash is like Mocus on steroids
Oh,
in the
I don't like
comments. Like, I died laughing every 3 seconds. When I see her in a chat, I don't care if the content creator is boring as hell. I will stay because she's that entertaining.
That's a lot of places I go, the creator themselves are pretty boring, but the chat is amazing. And some of these people are hysterical.
Oh man.
I'm not really quite sure what I was just shown, to be honest. There was a lot of things in folds that I'm not going to go into detail.
Was there bushes?
No, there wasn't a bush person. It didn't look like. I just don't know why you're going on YouTube flashing your goods around to everybody. Like, what are we going to play pick the vagina now? Like, I'm going to go around saying,
I mean, I just wonder, like, how exactly do you have to angle your phone to make sure that you get like the exact needed angle to show through StreamYard? Like, I just can't. Look at Midnight said, "Hey, Saggy Balls Day. Everyone, Saggy Balls for you and you and you." Right. Hey, Hope.
oh, what are we going to?
Oh my God. This really is taking a turn.
Oh, I got to go.
Okay, Navy. Is it pickup time?
Yeah, it's pickup time for the one. Y'all, I will be back. I'll let you get some work done, and then we'll come back if you have time to join me, and maybe we'll come back and
I can join later on this afternoon.
Perfect. And then we'll do some Googling.
Just make sure you tell me the right time zone. That'd be great.
I know I need to start giving you guys your time zone. Sorry. You turned the wait, what did you do? You guys go check out Midnight Radio. I don't know who it is, but they're cracking me up. You turn the light on and sit on it.
Oh my
oh my God, that's the only way I could do it.
The visuals.
Laying behind my head at my desk. Oh my goodness. Ooh,
look at Elle said, did it look like Shannon 681 as the gray bush?
Oh, 18th day of the month for Saggy Ball.
Well said. New game show. Whose badge is this?
Y'all freaky. No, we're not. We're just freaky.
We're really not. This never happened to us before. So
we're just having fun. What people get so bent over people.
Yeah, they do
get so worked up and they're like, oh, I've been porn bombed. And I'm like, come on, do you guys not understand what trolls do? Like, this is what trolls do, people.
Right.
I'm gonna start taking pictures and we'll put them in collages and compare them.
Oh my God. It looked like Gandalf the Grey.
Wait, those are my balls. Have you guys seen the ball hugging underwear that actually holds them up? Yeah. If you haven't and you have husbands or you're male, go look at them. They sell them on Amazon. They have like a little sack to hold.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm out of here. No, I'm here.
All right. Bye guys. See you later.
Y'all, I will be back in a little bit. I'm not giving you a Midwest goodbye because I got to hop off here. Yes, none yet. I just did it too. But we will be back a little bit later. Thanks everybody for joining in the chat. I hope you guys all have a great afternoon and we will see you guys in a little bit. Contessa over and out.